Check 1, 2. We are now live and ready to start trading. We are seeing unprecedented volume coming through on the open, shifting our short-term outlook.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Blue Sky is here. Wall Street Cowboy is here, and let's ready to go this morning. What are we looking at, guys? Do y'all see it on the screen already? I bet you do. Look at this. Whoop. There's your big M, big fat Mary. Big old Mary is right there, guys. And Mary means reversal, right? Now, Mary also can mean we don't go down and Nancy comes in. What we mean by Nancy is, boom, Nancy runs back up. Anyway, Mary's here, guys. So what are we looking for? Is break the box. However, we know that, let's see, I think the 19 right there is going to be crucial. If you can get the 19 to hold, 19 is going to go down. 19 is a good place. I would take a trade, but we'll wait. 19 to about 91 down there. I don't know why would 19? That's strange. But I've seen stranger things happen as they also go 25. So 25 and 19 are kind of like the bottom side of the bulls here. And the bears went down earlier to about the 4 from the same area. So that's possible again. So let's go over here and mark something else. I just seen something else that I'm really looking at. The traffic area from 45 to 62. If you want to be a bull, 62 is the key. So 62 is the key going up, guys. We already know that. The key coming down is going to be 19. So 19 short to 91 or 62 long to about 100, 98, somewhere around there. So we already got a plan. It only took 2 minutes. What are we going to be thinking, though? Because look at this. Remember yesterday, guys? Look, this is where we were, right here. We come up off these levels yesterday, made this good trade here. See this? Bulls tried to save it, and they did. They saved it from yesterday. We come down, we took this long, and look. Now, if we repeat what we want to do, we don't want to repeat this, but it's possible we could come down about halfway, which I'm thinking could be about right there or right here. That's more than halfway, but this would be like halfway right there. This is our halfway mark. A lot of times when you hear people talk about 50% retracement with Fibonacci's, I do 50% retracement of my chart. Because normally, if we break here, we're coming down. If we break here, we'll probably come to here or here. It's just simple. You don't need a tool to show you that. You just got to look left. It's a big wick. What's the biggest wick to the left? After you get past this up right here, these two. Where's our biggest wick of the day to the left from here? Here. So you're either going to go here or here, right? So the shorts, guys, you're always looking for this and this. These two right here. Always. On the longs, here and there. That's it. Makes sense, right? As we come down to 91, more than likely. Let's see if we go to 91, guys. I would say she's probably going to try to get there. I'm just now having coffee. It's really good. But I'm down to 1 cup a day. Cheers. I don't drink 4 anymore or 5. I cut the coffee out. I drink 1 cup a day. At the most 2, but that's like maybe after dinner. So we should see 91, 92, 90, 92.25 is good down there. See if we can get down here, hit that level. And we are going to get the screen fixed, guys. So I'm going to be showing me one big box next week. So we're just going to go with this week like it is, but we are going to get that fixed over the weekend. All right. So we got down there. We didn't hit the 91.92. We came close, but we pulled back. So what are we looking for? As you see on your chart, you're going to start seeing this candle try to turn green, right? And this is not good because people start trading this green candle thinking, oh, it's going to go up. In reality, maybe not. Now, what are we looking for the bulls? I'll show you. Where do we need this? Right here, guys. We got some time to plan too. So bulls. So the bulls want to be here, right? Not there. But where are the bulls wanting to be? I would think right there. Well, let's see. Yeah. The bulls want to be right there. Here's where the bulls want to be. There. So see, we don't have far, guys, for bulls to make the market go back up again. The bulls have a save level down here, but they have this one here to say, look, if we can get here, guys, we have a chance at about the 78. Yeah, about 78. Make sure I'm right. I'm going to double check this, guys. 77, 78, up to about 85. So if they can get from this level to right, I want to put that on top of my bulls, but that's okay. We'll just say it right here, guys, right there. There. Just kind of put it right here. You guys get the concept. We got to be okay. 78, 85. This is where I'm thinking the market kind of goes back and says, wait a minute, we'll go back up again. Do I expect a big move? I do. I do expect a big move. But I also look at these candles and I'm thinking, it could be like up and down, whipsaw, crazy. It just depends on what we do here in about 2 minutes. Normally, guys, you see us pick a trade sometimes right before the open, and this morning we're not, and we're not doing it because we got some massive stuff going on here. The 92 looks really good on the short, but the problem is it's only going to go to 76 and bounce back. So the bears don't have a lot of levels that they can push with. They have the 20, 19, but or they have the 62 going up if it doesn't work. But if you get to 62, it's probably going to be a long. I would say 62 long goes to 78. But then again, the Bulls thinking 68, not 62. So gonna be fun this morning, guys. Gonna be a lot of fun. See which one of these guys are gonna make it work. So we know that the Bulls going long at the open, guys, can be 45, 50, 58, 62, 63. Now we could catch the 63 long guys or the 68 long and make some good money here. So if it gets to 68, we'll probably try to get that 62, 68. Now, if it goes to 62 and doesn't hold the long, you got to cut it immediately because it will bounce back to 92 on the downside. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to jump that 0.68 down to, all the way down to 29, 29.9 to 92. That's not going to happen. So, guys, what are we looking for? We're looking for this to break like 60, I say 63, 63 to 68 at the open. That's what we want. But we got to hold that to go up, okay? If we don't see it, we don't take the trade. And here she goes right there. See right there? I'm just a little short of 62, but 62, guys, 63. That's where I want you to be, 63. See this? 63, 68. There she goes. 63, 60. We got to make sure she holds. There he goes. Try to hold. Can we get that reversal full blown here? That's not what we're doing here. So we're not getting what we want. That's all right. We're going to go here and show you guys again. We're going to wait. That's okay. We only got what, $50 there right here. See that? That's where I want to be. 62, 68. Let's go. It's going to work. It's going to work, guys. I'm telling you. Your target is 91 and 97. If you can get 91, 97, we can hold this. If it breaks to 97, if you don't break 97, cut it. Be done, guys. You got to break the 90. Here, there it is. Whoop, there she goes. 120, 120, 120. No, 120 to 128 are the targets. You got to get 120 and 128. Okay. You do not want to bounce back to 99. Now this 148 is the target off of the 128, right? Well, we could, yeah, it's going to be 128. 128, 148, 149. And there's my, I'm done, guys. Again, 1 minute, 12 grand. Let's go. All right. So what are we looking for? Stop gain, guys. Stop gain. You need to be at like probably 120, scaling at 120 because this comes back to 120. It could go whoop, down straight on you and it could hurt. Because the pullback's like 199. So this will hurt you on the pullback. So what we got to do is maintain 119 for this to go back up. Or she'll dip down to 99 and 78 probably. Somewhere in the area, 99 to 93, because it's kind of weird this morning. They're not levels, they're just pullback. So when I call these this morning, guys, these are not levels, these are pullbacks. That 93, 101 isn't a level. That's a pullback area. And they're looking to save it at the 93, 101, which we just did. Now she'll go from 132 back to that 140, 143. What are the bulls trying to do? They're trying to accomplish 145 to 167. That's not a level. That's a progression area. The, boom, where they jump, man, where it just goes, right? Jump up, guys. 165, guys, is what we want. 165, 171, 174 every. We get to 174, watch out. Hold on at 174 because we will go. Unless they stop, but I doubt they will. Momentum should really push us at that 174. 145, let's go. This traffic area is to the one. It's from 170, 145 to 174. So we break 174, we get above the levels that we want, and we push this up to 174, and then we really start moving, guys. We could really fly here. Okay. We could take this to 219. So maybe it's gonna be in the 200s somewhere, but I'm just telling you. Oh, let's go. Come on, boys. 174. Guys like this morning. What a day, man. Isn't this kind of cool? 174. There it is. Now 174 breaks to the moon. Let's go. Come on. Let's get that rocket ship. There we go. I want to see that rocket ship to 215. Come on, boys. Let's do this. And it's right there, right before this blue line. 174, you got to hold. Where's that bottom traffic pullback? I hate saying pullback, guys. I really do, because every time I say it, it does it. So 149, 145. I should start saying like a secret word so it doesn't know, you know, peanut butter and jelly, something else. Somebody's got to come up with a new name for a pullback. Because every time I say PB, it does it. So I don't want to do that anymore. All right, guys, let's go. 174. The forecast, it's raining money. Let's go. There it is, guys. There's a 215, 225, and now you're going to be looking at 242. Let's roll. I'm done. I'm just done, man. There's 30 grand already. Oh, man. Let me tell you. So now what we're going to do, we got to recover 42, guys, and come up here and clear the 50. And then we're going to probably see the 63. What a push. Way to go, Bulls. Good job. Good job. All right. We got to hold that 246, guys. We just got to hold 246. 246 will rise to 262 and about 275. So 62, 75. Those are just regular, normal areas. They're not really big levels. The big level that we're looking for is probably going to be 83. 83 is the level. These other two are just push areas. Oh, yeah. That's boom. Done. Rocket ship. Straight up. Right, guys? Boom. Let's go. It's amazing. When you get mornings like this, guys, you take advantage of this, you make your big money, and you quit, right? It doesn't matter to me now if I make another trade at all. We just killed this in 7 minutes. It's over, right? We can walk away happy. So we got to get back up here, though. I think we still got to get past this 42. But I think it's possible. I think the Bulls still want to try to make that statement. And the statement they're going to make is going to be 283, 282. Well, not 84. Right there. Right, the blue line right there. I think that's what we're trying to get. Because the Bulls know if they can get the 82, you got a chance to really start doing damage. You're going to make these bears cry. I'm just looking at something, guys. There you go. Oh, bear's going to cry today. So, okay. So we got a few things. We're lining up traffic as we go. But we know the 82 is important. So, but the bear short, yeah. What's that line right here? You really got to watch the 14 here. You'll pull back all the way to 172 off 214. 214 can be a short that are really, really wacky. It will, guys. It'll slap you hard down to about 214. Or excuse me, from 214 to about 172. So it's pretty drastic there. It's like 40-something point drop. You really got to watch that right there. That 172. This candle right here from the 214 is dangerous. Okay, let's just keep going. All right, Bulls. Come on, get to 25, 2026 again. We're not. Come on, guys. Don't give up. They're not going to give up, guys. They're just going to wait. They got 20 minutes till 10 o'clock. So what we're going to do is just probably scale out of this. So let's just go scale some. We'll scale. All right, guys. So we scale out the money. You take 11, 12 grand out. What do? Where are we going to stop? Where are we going to cut this trade to keep money, right? Probably right here about the 137, 146. 146 would be a good place to get out of it. So, because we always can get the bounce, guys. We know that the bulls are going to pull back to 171, 172. That is your rinse and repeat long, 172. If you want to get in a good long, 172. If you want to chase it, it's going to be 16 and 25. There is entries up here at 16 and 25. There is. But if you just give it a minute and wait, let her pull back, take the better entry. See how she pulls back? So they're trying to get 16, 25, and 43. But 16 is a good entry if you can hold. But we want to see it pull back all the way back down to 171, right? And then go back up, 172. Sorry. If we can get that, pull back and go back up, we could add contracts and do it all over again. Because we can't stack against the bulls right now coming down on the pullback. The only thing we can do is take that long at 72. 172 long, 171 long, or see, guys, 168 long, 72, 68. Those are the two longs I'm looking for. If it pulls back, I could always get back in there, add contracts, go back. But I'm comfortable with scaling out money, and then just let it run. Are you guys comfortable this morning? I hope you're doing well. Please don't tell me you missed this trade. All right. So looks like I'm going to hit the 41 again. I think 41 could be a good one too. 41 to about 63. But as you can see, guys, we're playing here because the reason we're playing is the Bulls want to go up, but the Bears know that 1471 pullback is what they're going to be working on, and they're going to keep trying. Sorry, had to been down. So can we get to 171, guys? I'm standing up too. You guys notice? I like standing up now. Exercise. You'll see me walk around, bebopping side to side. So come on, let's go to 25 again. Well, let's go low. Come on, come on, come on. We're going to try to get there, guys. We just got to wait. Remember, pulls back 171, 168. Or we go back to 214. Keep going up. It's kind of one of those days. It's nice, though. Beautiful morning. Easy trade, easy to manage, no stress. Just go, get in and take it and roll. What we're trying to do, guys, we want the ultimate target up there in those 300s. That's what we want. There's targets up in the threes that we want. Guess what the Bulls? I think the Bulls are going to have problems, though, between 274, 274 and about 330 somewhere, some of that area. But that's where you'll see this again, go up and down. Come on, boys. Let's go. Now watch. Here we go. Almost back to 71 again. Crazy. But the Bears don't mind the Bulls doing this. Because remember, there's always Bears lurking around the corner. And so they can do their thing again also. Still early. Still early in the morning. So the Bears can come in and do the same thing the Bulls just did. Real easy. So can we get back to 71 long? 71 long. Can we go back to 71 long and hold? There we go, guys. Look at that. There's your 71 long. What'd I tell you? Look at that. Beautiful. If you just took the 71 long, please let me know in the comments. And your target's 214. If it holds, it's 225. Look at this. Amazing. Now, see baby candle? See, this is mama candle. This is baby candle. Mama candle's big. Baby candle hasn't grown up. Baby candle needs to break the 63 to be valid. If not, you're going to get a pullback. It's a given. That's how you know, guys, how to read these candles. If you see this candle, like I just showed you, that candle right there, that second one, if she's not overtaking the other one, if this candle here isn't growing up to beat this candle, you are going to get a pullback. It's a given. Eventually, if she don't pass it, it pulls back. It needs to hold the 42, though. Come on, boys. Let's hold the 42 and let's go. 42 to 63 is what we're trying to get here, guys. 42 to 63. If we don't, it's 25. 25, 42. If that don't work, it's 14 to 25 to 42. 14 is cool, though, if you can get the entry. So we've added about 4,000 on our trade already. That's good. We were at, what, 28? So we're about 32 now. Let's go. The 30 seems to be like the number, man. Come on, boys. Let's go. 63 is what we want. We want this 42 to run. And the Bears know that 42 is a big move. It's almost like 22 points. They know they get 42, it's going to go 20 points easy. They know it's going to go 62, 64. That's like 22 points. They're trying to keep us from getting that 42 to get that 22 points. But we're going to get it. Come on, boys. But this candle can't keep just setting here and not do anything. It's going to have to move. You're going to have to move. Let's go. Push, push. Pull back 14, 25. We're back to 14. See, guys, this is what I'm telling you about right here. You can see this right here. You see this top? You see that? You got to break that. We got to get up there. If you don't, you're going to get down here and it's going to reverse. But it's got a long way to go. On your screen, it's going to show you to take a trade here. That's wrong. That's way wrong. This is not the reversal right here. Nowhere near it. It's a lie. It's way down here somewhere. All right, let's get it. It's just read the chart. It's really not a lie. It's just people got used to reading these charts and think this is where the Bears you can get it back. That's not even the case. It's not even close. Come on, boys. Can we do 25 to 42? Why'd you take so long? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Get that 42. Everybody else was saying, are we going to get this? Or is it going to pull back to Sunday morning again? You can see how momentum is slowed down because we broke Mary. We just killed Mary. See Mary right here? Big old Mary. We just got rid of her. She's done. But it doesn't mean that you won't see some sideways action, contraction to try to get back down in here. Because if we don't break this, it's going to pull back. Always look, guys, at your charts when you see these candles running up like this. And this goes for every candle that you look at. If you're going up, these candles have to break each other. If you're coming down, It's the same concept. See right here, mama, baby. This was mama. This was baby. Boom. See what baby did here? Nothing. Reversed, reversed, reversed. Came down. See? Reversed, 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 reversed. Came down. Reversed. See that? It's easy. Just remember that. See, this started off as mama. This was baby who outgrew mama. Then another one came in. This one didn't work to outgrow this one, so it pulled back. Same here, pulled back. This one came down and then pulled back and reversed. So there is something to this, guys. If you just kind of use the concept of watching your candles, you'll hear things about doji and stars. There's all of that if you're in lower time frames, but I don't structure that kind of stuff because it doesn't matter to me because I don't use those time frames that has that. And see, look, here we broke it right there. And where are we going, guys? Remember, the 60, the 83 right there. We want to break this 83 and we want to go to 304. Now you want to go to 304 because we built that momentum. And the reason that we did that is because this kept pulling back long enough for people to fake short. We faked them short and take them long. So 304 is now the target. But you had to be above 84. 84 to 304. See the concept? Works, doesn't it? 304 should come in after we hit this 84. So we got 6,000 on now. That's great. So come on, 304. 304. And we need three. I think 304 and 318 are beautiful. I think 318 is another one. Let's go. 304. Come on, target. There's our target. 304. You got to pass 304 now. So let's just take this right here and show you. Boom. It's like right there. You got to cross that. I think they changed it, but it's all right. It's close enough. 4. We should see 19 from here. 18 to 20. It's not really a target. We just know it's there. It was a target back in January, or not January, June 4th, June 5th. So come on, can we get this? So the traffic pullbacks, guys, you're going to see 78 and 83, and the big one is 60. We just got to stay away from this. Let's go. Easy morning. One trade and done. I did make 50 on that little short one this morning, remember? It's hilarious. We got back in. And so actually, it's 2 trades and done. There. I gotta drink some more coffee. Can we stay above the 4, guys? 4 to 19 would be beautiful. Let's go. Easy run up. This is a massive easy trade, guys. So now we had 28, 9, 31, 2, 3, 30. We got 35 showing now today, or 35K on the day. It's insanity. Can we just stay above the 84? So you can see, guys, we're making a statement here. We're just trying to get back up in these areas. I really think the statement that we want to make though would be somewhere around that 345, 343 area. I think the statement is right here, somewhere between here and there. No, maybe not there. Like right in there, probably. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right there in that box. Excuse me. So we're trying to get up there. Now we got to break 16, 19. See that right there? We can break the 16, cruise through the 19. Then we got to get to like the 30, 35 area. So 16 is really good to try to get to 35. 16, 19. If I was going to trade it though, I would be an entry at 16, not 19. Or I do the pullback entry at about 5. So 5 and 16 are entries going to 35. Yeah. 5 and 16 to 35. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. It's pretty fun though. What a day. I just can't. I just can't. It's just a beautiful morning. We've had some good days, man. Last week was beautiful. This week, wow. We already starting out killer this week, guys. We're gonna keep track of all our trades through the week. Yesterday, we put some serious ones up. And today we're way over 30, almost 40,000. So we scaled out at well, we had 7, but we had 28 scaled out. So we kept 21. So we got 8,000 added. So yeah, I think we're about 30, 32. I think let me go. Yeah, we're 30, like 32. So 32 guys. So anyway, let's just see if we can go past the 16 to get 35, 36, and 43, 44. So I think if we can get to like 43, we could probably see the Bulls get another big push out of this. Can we get the push? To get the push, you gotta come up. You gotta be 16 or above. Sure, go ahead. Let's go. Yeah, whack. Don't get whacked. Sounds good to me because you're gonna get whacked at the 4 right here if it don't hold, right? Good deal. All right, guys. Thank you for the comments. I do appreciate you following me, and I hope you learned something from this, and I hope your day goes well as you're learning real trading, seeing somebody actually show you what targets really are, not guessing. So let's go. 43, guys. Remember 43? Now 43 could be a push, guys. We can see this thing really jump right here. But see, the Bears have a little plan, I think. I think they're gonna say 43 to 45. And I think once they break the 45, these bulls know they can cruise from 45. You really could get a push right here. You really could. It could be solid fun. Let's make sure we got this right by looking left. Yeah, so they do have a little monkey wrench in here at 62. So 45 to 62 to about 80. 45 to 62 to just about 80 up there. And then once you break that, you're going to get that 91 probably. So we kind of want that one too. So we want to go 42. We want to go 62, 78, 89, and 92. So 92 is the target from here. It's right there, 91, 92. That's our big target. Our secondary big target will be after that, guys. Somewhere, think about the 405. Remember, though, look at baby. Really? See mama over here? There's mama. There's baby. Baby's got to come up here, right? Same situation. See that? You got to break it. If not, we'll probably pull back down to the 4 or the 16, somewhere in that area. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So what we're doing, guys, is the reason we keep pulling back down to 4, okay, 61. So they like to try to stay right in here, and they just kind of want to get in this area. See, you've got a box here and another one here that you're playing in. So we can see the big pullback. Now, see, people are starting to panic, thinking, uh-oh, bears are coming. Not necessarily, okay? Just because he's following doesn't mean they're coming. It's going to have to come a long way. And I'm going to show you why. Okay, let's put this right here. Oh, dang good. Happy. That's good. Happy bears here, right? The bears want to get happy down here, guys. But it's not until you reach right there. There's your happy bear. So now you know the bears can't do crap. They can't whack anybody until they whack this right here. So we'll go ahead and put Steve's logo on here. It's a bear whacking. Right here, Steve. Here's your bear whacking area. You get down here, you're probably getting slapped by a big bear, right? We don't want to see that. All right, guys. So 47 to 61. Let's go back up, guys. I have fun sometimes, guys, with my charts. You've seen nothing. You guys, what'd you trade me? I'll bring my chart on next week and show you guys all the little things I draw. I draw bulls, bears, flag poles, holes in one. It's I think you'd like it. I really do. It's entertaining. Sure. What does he mean, M and B? Oh, does he mean Mary? Does he mean Mary and Nancy? Ask him that. I don't M and B, I don't know what he means. Okay. All right, guys. Can we breach and hold the 61 to 80? We really need to stay here, guys. We've got to get through this traffic because the traffic goes up to 94 now, somewhere in this area. 92, 94, I do believe it's right about there. So that would work. We need a break. Okay. Tell him to hang on. I'll explain it in a few minutes. We'll go get this push real quick and then I'll explain it to him. They're market patterns, guys. All right, but I'll explain it in a second. 94, guys. 94 should be the area we push. We want 94 to 404, 406. If we can get 94 to hold, we got to main. But 94 pulls back, guys, to 79.80. So you were to kind of hold the 79 to the 94. There's an entry at 79 that goes to 94, but most guys will probably take the 61 going back to 94 because there is an entry at 61 also, and they know it. See, watch you go to 61 here and try to go long because that's what they have to do. Because if you don't take the long there, you got to revert back down to 46. So we hope they'll stay at 61 long to 79, 80, 94, right? Okay. So Mary is right here. M, you see an M pattern? This is what we call Mary. Okay, so the person that asked me, the Mary pattern is a bear pattern. Okay. Normally, what we look at when we see the Mary pattern is the middle area, the wick going down. Because normally when she breaks this bottom wicks of Mary, where it comes down to make that M and goes back up, these wicks right here, normally when they break these wicks, you see the short. A lot of guys will trade, this area coming down. That's what Mary is. Wendy, okay, is, let's see, right there. See Wendy? Wendy is a W pattern. It comes down, goes up, and then what happens once Wendy breaks the top of Wendy? See how it broke the top of Wendy right here? It's a big move up. We always look for that big move off the Wendy. Or Wendy can turn into what? Nancy, right? So, guys, these are patterns on your screen every single day. Okay. See Nancy right here? This is Nancy. So, Nancy up here, okay, sometimes you'll see a little different than that. But Nancy is let's just say we get the Wendy. You get a Nancy right here. Normally, Nancy will come down, pull back, and rerun or come back down. So Nancy can be what we call a Wendy or an up move, or Nancy can be part of the bear move off of Mary. Okay. And we can get into more detail on them later if you guys want to. Just let us know. But always look for Mary. Always look for Mary and Wendy. Wendy's a big up move, and Nancy's the big down move. Right? And you can see them if you really look. You'll see right here. You got a little small one there. If you move your charts way out, you'll see a Wendy. See, boom, 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 right there. So you've got them on here. You just got to spot them. A lot of times, guys, your higher time frames, 15-minute will show them. If not, go down to your 5-minute. You'll see them too. But don't stay on the 5 minutes to trade. I don't trade those short time frames. But I hope that explains it for you. If not, we'll do something on a live. Maybe we'll do a class on the patterns of the market. But you can go and look on the internet and get all the good patterns and learn how to associate those patterns you see. Guys, I used to have a poster on my wall. Matter of fact, I think it's still down there. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get to it. Right. All right. Look at this. You see this? I've had this poster for years. It's a pattern recognition of all the patterns that you're looking for, right? So pretty much the bull flag, the bull pennant, cup and handle, sending triangles, rising valleys, everything. They're all on this. You can buy them off the internet, guys, all day long for good patterns, right? I've had that on my wall for probably 5-6 years. And I used to study it to see if I could find them to match them on my screens. And that's part of where this Mary, Wendy, and Nancy came from recognizing those, practicing, right? So it makes sense. The Nancy off of Mary would almost be like if you go up, down, up, like it's almost like a Nancy with the wind of Mary. It's what they call that, like a cup and handle, which I think is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Looks nothing like a cup and handle to me. But anyway, must be drinking out of the wrong cup or something. I just don't see that. So, I don't know. I really don't focus too much in patterns, but when I do see stuff like this, I will recognize it and tell you. But I'm a price action trader. Price to me is the only thing that matters. I don't care what the market's doing as long as I'm getting my price. 64, guys, 65. The trade is at 60. We know the 59.60 is the entry, 61. 59 to 61 is the entry going back, and we got to hold that. We're going to not get whacked by the bears. That's what we're going to call it now, Steve. The bears. We're going to say, don't get whacked, right? That's what we're going to say, guys. And you can get whacked in this if we get under 35, guys. I really think if you get under 35, you will get whacked down to 19. 79 would be good off 61. We just got to get 61 to rise to 79 and hold that. But right now, I think what the problem is the 61 down to the 35. So it's kind of dumb there. We got to hold this 35 to 61. See, it's okay to pull back, guys. We take the long at 35. You go back to 45, you get 61. And that's what they're trying to do. And you'll see those numbers hit. See me moving, guys. I'm stretching my legs. All right. What are we doing here? 35, 45, 61. Let's go. Baby ain't doing much. Baby needs to grow. Put your big boy pants on and let's go. We got to get up here to the 94. Unbelievable. But the momentum is coming out of it. And you can see it's 10-13. Well, is it 10-13? Yeah, 10-13. So, it's like, okay, we've lost the momentum since the open, but yesterday in an hour about this time, it was still on fire. So this has still got a chance, but they're really going to have to do something within the next 15 minutes if they want to keep this. Because once you turn that 10:30 toward that 11 area, people start thinking about lunch. Like, I'm going to lunch. Done. Big money starts pulling out. If big money pulls it, you'll see this thing reverse. Or it'll come way down. When people get enough, they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to stand here all day for 12 points or for 22 points. They're just not going to do it. And that's a good thing for you guys to know, too. If you're trading in this and you got big money in it, you don't got to stand around and wait for 20 more points. Not all day or 2 more hours. Just take it and go, right? Because this is trying to get from 61 to 78. It's like 17 points. Are we going to stand around an hour for 17 points? No, we're not. We're not going to do it. Because what happens in that risk of 17 points to the upside, you've got, now this is based off the 61, right? you've got that massive pullback to 17, which is about 58, 60 point loss, or, not loss, but into your profits. So you got to think about that as you're trading, guys. So where is my stop gain? My stop gain, guys, is right around the 84, 284. 284, I got a stop gain. If it goes 284, it'll cut it, and I'll still walk away with big money. So it doesn't matter. Let's just go. We just got to get past the 61. And we keep trying to breach this right here. We got to breach that and go. This has become a problem right here. Right here. Whoop, not you. Get out of there. Oh, I don't know what that thing's trying to do. That's cool, though. Okay, there. See, we got to get there. That's 66, but our trade sits right here at 61. It almost looks like they're trying to contract and not do anything. But we also know that that's really not true yet. We still have that area that we can breach from 61 to 94. It's still possible. It really is. No, I don't trade London. It's too early to get up. I just can't. I used to years ago, guys. I would trade 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., go back to bed, 9:30 to 4, 8 to midnight. I did all that. And, you know, I spent years in London markets, and I decided about 3 years ago that, hey, I'm just not. I'm going to trade day trading. It's called day trading for a reason. I'm going to trade the day, 9:30 to 11, and I'm done. When you start making yourself trade certain times and stick to it and don't get back on, guys, it makes your life so much easier because it's so stressful trying to trade all day or all these other times. Now, if you're a London trader, I can see trading the London, and London's cool. And what you want to do in the mornings is right here. Now, if you're a London trader, I'm going to show you something, right? So where are we at? Where's that 3 o'clock open for London? Right. Was it right there? Yeah. So here we go. Boop. Right there. I do believe it's this candle. Right there. That's the London open right there. So you mark your London open. See it? That was your like London candle, downside candle right there. Right, guys? Now, where's the London open top? Here. It's right there. See that? So now you can go back in your chart. What you do, let's go do this. We'll take this right here and we're going to mark this candle here. And we're going to put that right in there, just like this. We're going to come over here, do this, boom, yellow, boom, boom. We're going to come back over here and we're going to put London range right there. So now there you go, guys. There's your London open range, right? So thank you for reminding me about the London because I probably never showed you guys this. And it's the same thing with your open at 9:30, right? How many guys do you know that? How many guys know that? 9:30 open. There's the 9:30 candle right there. Okay. So this one goes from here to there. Well, you don't want it there. You want it on the candle. Only on that one candle, guys. Right here. Okay, so this is the actual perfect setup. come on, get out of there. So we're going to take this all the way across until, let's see, 4 o'clock. We just put it across for now. Okay, guys? So you want to go to your bottom of your 930 candle and the top of your 930 candle. And what are we doing here, guys? I'll show you. Okay? Same thing. Now, you can do it with lines or you can do it other. Okay? But you want to go here. What you're going to put here, guys, is this. Okay, you got to put this one here. We'll make it over here where you can see it. Okay? And then, now I know you guys know what this means. Who knows what this means? Somebody should know this. The purple box, OTR, ORB. What does that mean, guys? Anybody? Somebody tell me? How many people are in here, Nick? Nope. Tell you what, you got Nick. I got a stopwatch. Okay, so it's my stopwatch says 1352. So here we go, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 30 seconds to tell me this to win a 50K. You got 26 seconds. Let's go. Who knows what that OTR, OTB means? Come on, Orby. Ta-da! Winner. You got it. Admission, I think, has been trading with me before, so he kind of knows. So anyway, 50K. So make sure somebody gave him a 50K account. That's good. It's on me. Thank you. So guys, open range right here. This is your open range, your day. Now, what is funny about the open range? There's our 94, guys. Also, 94 now goes to 407 to 414. Okay. So now you are looking at 407 here. And this should try to go into right there somewhere. Okay. So the reason this is so important this morning, guys, this is a classic trade here. This is classic. You see the open range break right here? You broke the range on this candle and you went long. This is a classic setup that everybody looks for. Beautiful. So 14, this is another big jump area, guys. If we cross the 14, I think it's going to be more like the 17, though. I really do. 14 to 17. If we can cross the 17, we should be sitting. Oh, what is that right there? It's kind of weird looking thing going on. So we got the 17 here, guys. I'm thinking it's more like to be the 28, 26, 28. These are not big levels this morning. These are just areas that I've been looking at previous. So don't mark these because they're not going to hold. It's just for today. Okay. There's your 15, 16. We got to get 17. So now we need to get 17 to try to come up here to 426, 27, 36. So we really need 27 here. Ooh, let's see. Geez. We really need like the 26 to about the 46. Hang on. Let me go look at this to make sure. I don't think that's correct. It's actually 37. I knew that was wrong. Right there. That's your area that we're trying to get these guys to run into. Okay. So now we're up 20. We're up 20 guys, but we had what 12 in this. So we're still doing really well on the day. It's been a great day, guys, an all day hold. We've been holding this since 1 minute after 9:31. We've been holding this almost an hour. One trade. One trade a day. Sometimes two. But I hope you guys like this London range mark, right? Mark your London range in the morning, guys. Mark your range, your open range top, open top range, open range bottom, right? Mark those. Look for the lowest candle right here. When it opens, when you get on the computer in the mornings, go back and look. Where's that lowest candle? It's close to where you are. Those are things you need to know. If you're struggling trading, the open range trades right here are beautiful. Because if it would have been a bear side right here, guys, open range at the break here would have been the short, right? And this right here was the open range break of the long, which you can see right there, right? Boom. It's kind of like a master class. What do y'all think? You've probably seen this before, but hey, I don't mind going over it for people that don't know. Now, um, see, Thursday, I'm probably going to show you guys a little different tool you can use. We're going to do some charting Thursday right after we get done trading. We're going to take like 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to show you guys how to plot chart your charts. Okay. So you're going to be able to know kind of staying in a zone all the time. Okay. So I hope you stay tuned for that Thursday. And somebody remind me to do it Thursday because I'll forget. Anyway, can we go the 406 up to 416, cruise through there and make something happen? We're not getting whacked, as Steve said. We're not getting whacked yet, guys. This will probably be an all-day hold, more than likely. What I mean by that is because we've got so far to come back down. So, but we also know the Bears are going to trail us at 220. So 220 right here. It's going to be like 16 to 20 right in this area. Bears won't be happy here. But right now, guys, I think the biggest pullback on this is about 318. Sure, go ahead. Did you say open range trade? OPR. Maybe it's open range, I guess. What does he mean by OPR? I mean, is that like his version of open range? Because okay, good. I got you. No, I do open range on 15, guys. 5-minute open range is gonna get you killed. It's gonna get you whacked. So you need to stay with it. Also, guys, another favorite time frame of mine, especially if you're a London trader, for the guy who was asking about London, the 12-minute. You trade the 12-minute on the London charts from 3 a.m. to 3:45, right? Or something in that area. And then you go back to the 15. But the 12-minute chart is one of my personal favorites all the way around. So you can also look at 12-minute versus 15 and still get some really good trades. But 15-minute from open range, guys, is what I stick to. That used to be a song, bro. Oh, it's hilarious. Open range is a good thing, but you should really learn how to do open range breaks trades. Guys, there's lots of stuff on YouTube about open range, and you'll see this open range break trade this morning for us. is a prime example right here of going long on a range trade break, and this is a classic setup. Normally, though, when you get this open range break, they normally don't go off like this. They go up and they test this range again, and then they go back up. So you always want to watch your open range because it will come back and test this range several times and then run or fail and short. So there's a lot of stuff you can learn in the open range trading, and there's a lot of setups that go with that open range that you might want to look into. And I'll get with Coach Becky and Coach Matt. Maybe we can do a class on structure off the open range because you can make a lot of money trading open range breaks. It's I would say the open range break trade is one of the trades that you can take. That's probably the safest trade you'll take. It's a really good setup. And I'm sure if Becky was on here, she would say the same thing. Right. That's awesome. Glad to see you guys this morning. 57 people that want to learn, 57 people that want to follow. You know, there's an old saying, guys, like 1% make it, 5%, something like that. You guys are probably like the 1% that keep coming in every day. You keep learning. Yeah. You got a good chance of being a real good trader because you're dedicated, right? Good morning, Justin. I think Justin's coming on with us this morning. Yeah, it's 9:30. We're just goofing around.
Crazy.
We're just playing bull move, and I was explaining why because look at the open range down here. We just took a classic open range trade, open range top, boop, gone.
That's crazy how it never came back.
Nope. Normally it tested 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, exactly.
This morning they said rocket ship, let's go.
Yeah, literally.
I haven't even had to worry about my cap levels, you know.
Yeah, because you were already in. It doesn't matter.
You know, capping nothing. These bears are just getting slapped around.
Yep.
You like my bear whacking area?
Yeah, I see that.
Happy bear for the short. We know the shorts down there, guys. This is where the bears are crying. See, what happened was right here. You see this wick? See this line? What they wanted to do is the bears wanted to come down here and go short. And they kept baiting everybody. The bulls did to get them short. So these guys all came down from here, went short, thought they were going to make money, and slammed reverse and took all their money and left. So these guys are crying down here. Now, guys,
got nothing today.
Nah.
Love it.
No, we just got to break the 37, 35, 37 up there. Another big day, though. Over 30K again.
Is that 22K on 3 contracts left?
Yeah, I scaled out the other 5. I scaled out 13 or 12K with the 8. So we're like 32 maybe today, 33.
Love
it. I think 33's become my number, dude.
On one trade.
Yep, one trade, 30 grand. Let's go.
Mike, somebody asked if we're not in a long yet, where should we wait for it to pull back to?
The best 2 pullbacks in this, guys, are 16, 14, and 4. 16, 14, and 4. The saving pullback is 80, which would be 380.
Would you even enter? Would you even try to go in longs since it's pumped so much?
Well, on the pullbacks, I mean, you're still kind of safe in this. So 16 and 14, they've been playing a lot. So I would say 16, 14, and 6. You know, I would just wait to see if it pulls back there. Or if we get up here, you still got that big long at 56. Because these guys I know what these bulls are doing. They're trying to get this 56 to make a big statement. 456 is an area we had previous May, late May, early May, and I've started that level because we made a big move there. We went from 456 to like 490 area. So it's a good place to be. Right now, we're just playing. We got traffic. We got to get through the traffic at the 20, like 24, 25. So you guys you got to get from 25 to here, right there, guys. 46. That's what we got to get, right? Actually, no. It's actually, well, we'll leave it there because we got to get there anyway. And then you got to rise above this box at 46, and you want to cruise right there. Once you get here, it's on. If we can get to the top of that.
You think they can push it to 500?
I really think if you got the 458, 456 up there, I think they would try to maybe go. I'm looking right now, but I would say they would do the 480, 45 area up to 497, and then they would top the 500. Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. Because you don't have a lot of traffic. Sorry. You don't have a lot of traffic stopping you from 457 to 500. You really don't. And 500, it's like 500 is like almost like a 41-point move on it also. But there's like a little area in there where the Bears are going to sit at the 24. I'm sure 524 is not a good place to be unless it breaches it. So we'll have to just wait and see. But see, the biggest pullbacks on this are 80 and 94. You'll see it try to pull back down to 980, or excuse me, not 980, 380 and 394. I think if the bulls want to put it back and go long to get it restructured, it's 80, 94. They can restructure down there. See the 94 right there?
Mm-hmm.
And see how she tries to bounce off 94 to restructure. They know people are trying to go short. People are trying to play this short. Now, guys, if you want to play it short, you possibly could, but I'm just telling you now, it's dangerous. You could take 36 short down to the 406 short, but I'm not recommending any of that. I'm just telling you what you could do.
I think you better take your money and run if you're going to short.
Yeah, I think you're better off, you're better off going and throwing cans at the Walmart or something. Because I don't think you should be going short today, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to argue the bear case right now.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any questions. End of the stream is where the questions are going to be answered. So if you have any, or if we missed you earlier, ask again. We'll make sure you get it answered.
Yeah, ask questions, guys. That's how you learn. Or if you already know, you're already trading and know a lot. Some people are beginners, some are not. It's okay. We all started somewhere.
Wish you held. Hey, Vodka, if you caught any of this move, I mean, you printed today. This has been a big move.
It's beautiful, man. Absolutely a nice move on the day.
I don't think there's too many people that are going to hold 400 points,
Probably not. I got pretty much almost 400.
Yep.
Right. I'm close.
Ricky Smith went one con this morning and holding. Nice. You are printing, man. Good job.
Good job, Ricky. Good job, man. When people learn
crazy,
how to
Mike.
jump
Even one micro give you $800.
Yeah. When you learn how to follow me, guys, and you're not scared to pull that trigger when I do, I'm not going to steer you wrong, guys. I'm not going to tell you trades that don't work. You just got to listen to what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, it's 406. Here we go again, 406 pullback.
Oh, nice. We got Vodka requested a payout. Good job.
Good job, Vodka.
Let's see, Marius. Nothing to do with trading, but to do with BluSky. If I fail the buffer, how do I restart from there? So you do have the option to reset your buffer phase, or you can go back to phase one, so that you have the option to do both. It should be on your dashboard, so you can look at prices and all that stuff there. I personally think it's worth it to reset the buffer. Saves you, probably a week or two, but it's up to you.
Remember, guys,
Raj, I'm holding 3 micros, entry 227 with my great trade. Good job.
Yeah, that's a really good job. He got that 327 he said. He got that 325 trade I called. I just missed it by 2 points, but that's perfect. He got in after it was making money. That's a smart way to do it.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed with you, Mike, the best thing or the easiest way for me to follow, lets you get in, and then once you take a trim, you call those pullback levels, and that's when I get in.
Yeah, you just take my pullbacks and get in.
Yep, exactly. Because once you find the direction, and I know you're holding, then it's much easier for me to follow.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. They do. Or a lot of them will wait till I call a trade at a certain level and wait for it to get 5-6 points and then jump in.
Exactly. Yeah. Get a little confirmation.
Or they'll wait till my next level and take the trade.
Yep.
So, but this has been good this morning. I mean, we just held all day. And we're going to probably hold this until we get out.
No better feeling than just getting it open and just seeing it go your way immediately.
Yeah. No sweat.
Mm-hmm.
You just take the trade, hold it, and just wait. We know
someone says, Mike, can you go over the thought process of accepting a level and rejecting a level when price breaks it and retraces back to it again? Do you look for consolidation first before entering? I think he's talking about just how do you pull the trigger.
No, I mean, pretty much I pull the trigger, guys, because I know the levels. I mean, I just know them. So I look at the level, and this morning our level was perfect sitting down at the 56. Remember, I missed it by 2 points down here. It was like 56 was our level, but I got in at 58 because I'm kind of slow in the click, right? But anyway, we didn't see the open range trade because we didn't have it on here, but that level, we knew that the bulls wanted it here. See, we already knew the bulls wanted this area to make a massive move anyway. All we'd done was just get in level, which is like the pullback level, like you're talking about. We got in that pullback level before they did and just took it. But now, if there had been contraction, stuff like that, we will look at contraction levels in the mornings before we trade because contraction sets you up for big trades. But this morning, we really didn't have contraction. We had Mary. We had a failed Mary, which means Mary failed for the Bears. The Bears were expecting to really take a big short, and they just couldn't pull it off. It doesn't mean they won't pull it off later, but this morning they just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Somebody said, I imagine Mike is a Red Dead Redemption character.
Yeah, I love Red Dead Redemption too. This role play servers are killer.
Then somebody said, I would never, ever think of trading the opening minutes by myself, but that's what I've been doing with Mike. Yeah. Trading opens tough, but, you got some guidance, so a little bit easier to pull the trigger.
Yeah, guys, trading the open is something that when you first start trading, you try it and you go, well, there goes that idea.
Oh, my God, Mike. When I first started trading SPX options, I would, as soon as the opening bell hit, I would hop in and you either made a ton of money or you lost the whole contract in like 2 minutes.
But I try to structure us to know, like this morning, I told you guys, we had a trade at 56, 58, and we took it. We already had that trade at 920, 925 before the market even opened. Normally, before the market opens, I've got our move up and move down already laid out. So we have a good chance of getting one or the other. And that's what you got to do. You got to get that pre-set up to know where you're going. And it's worked out good. Now, see this right here? You see this candle that's kind of going like it wants to look like it's going to turn red. That's fine. But it doesn't mean it's going to short. People see this right here, guys, and they think, oh, it's going to short. Not necessarily. If it does come down here, it will break the 81 because the long is the 80. Okay. So the bulls want the 80 long here, but the bears want the 60. Okay. So if it does pull back, 60 is where she's going. Right there. See that? Right to 60. How about that? See, guys, how you can call it before it ever happens? Now, if it goes back across 60, the bulls will take it back. If not, she reverse down here to 45. 60 is where the bulls want to be because they can also take 60 long and go to where? 80. There's a 20-point move there. 60 to 80. You can gather contracts here and really hurt people if you take them back long, right? Or we pull 45 to 60.
You think we're going to kind of chop around for a bit up here?
Yeah, I think we are because we already got that big sell pressure wick on this. There is a sell pressure wick on this on the higher time frame. So I would say if we're really going to make anything, if the Bears want to get something started, Justin, today, they're going to have to be under 316 to get it started. I think 316 is the place where the Bears can actually make a statement. 316. So 316 short would probably be where I'd be looking for the Bears to maybe start trying to be crazy and start whacking people. But 316, guys, is a good place to look into later because we did come down. Now, let's see. I think it was June 23rd. June 23rd, guys, the 45 that we just came down to was a massive short. I mean, massive. The 45 came all the way down to, let's see. Whoop, not there. Okay, I keep moving.
Oh, yeah, that was a London short, too.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yep.
We're down to like 29.6. So it was way down.
Yeah.
So that's it. And if you look back also in June 5th, same thing. Okay. And then May 28th, same one, same level. Massive. Isn't that crazy, guys?
Yep.
So that it could be a problem right here at the 345. It has made big 100, 200, 300 point shorts every time it's come past that in the last 3 months. I bet
you say 316 short. Yeah, 316 is a big level to watch.
Yeah. You got to watch that 345 to 316, guys. If it's going to come down, I think that's where it'll start, 345 to 316. It's really kind of cool. In 316, though, if you look at 316, it's kind of odd, too, because, it gets down to like, 284? And 284 back in June was also another big day for the Bears. So what I do, guys, I go back and look at different places where it's traded before on my levels, and I'm like, do we see this again? Is this going to be a rinse and repeat? A lot of times history repeats itself. The markets sometimes do the same things over and over. They go through the same levels. They restructure. They come back through a short, get back into a long, go right back through all the traffic we were in yesterday, right? But that's the way it works. See, the biggest thing the bulls need to do, we're still stuck in a range, in a major, like big global range, right? To 31,045. You really won't see the market change over to do anything until that 3145 comes in. And the bottom level, I don't know where it's at. It's so far down here. My bottom levels, guys. My bottom level is 23,902.
That's way down there.
It's a long way of trading. But I got levels from 23,092 or something like that, all the way to 31,045.
I mean, Mike, I thought we were going to head down there during that last, kind of big drop, but I think some news came out that stopped it.
Yep. We're just going to be hanging around the 64 balance area, what I call balance in the books. We just keep trying to push. And what is today? Isn't today the last day of the month?
Last day of the quarter, last day of the month.
Okay. So, Justin, real fast, go back to the first day of this month. What candle was it? Green or red?
On the daily?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at?
What was the day?
It looks like a big old doji, big body doji.
Was it green, red?
It was green. Yeah.
Green.
Very green.
Okay. The reason I'm telling you guys this, there's a lesson behind this. Normally, when you have a open green candle on the first of the month, it's usually green on the last day. Or if it's red the first day, sometimes it's green on the last day. Today is a green month day because we're closing the end of the month of June, right? Now, what happens? Normally, 2 days after the end of the month day, we see a bear day almost every time. It's if you look out and see, a lot of my friends, they look at that range of 7 or 8 candles on the daily at the first part of the month. Are those candles ranging? Are they all green? Are they all red? Is there 5 greens versus 3 reds? There's a lot of factors that go into this. And you can almost pinpoint the day in the first day and the last day of the month. I used to really focus a lot on it, but since I developed my own levels and stuff, I don't worry about it anymore. But it is interesting. It really is. Because you guys know that when we first go ahead.
I know there's a lot of people that play the quarterly rebalancing. So that makes sense.
Well, before we had computers and internet and all that stuff, the market was pretty much made on math and astronomy. So that's why a lot of my friends like full moons. 2 days after, long. 2 days before, short. I got a friend of mine that only takes long on ES on a full moon, and he's been trading it for years. And it's
interesting. We in together. Is this being recorded today? Yeah, all the streams are recorded. So anything you want to go back and watch, just write down kind of what time it was being talked about. Then you can just go back and watch all the streams.
Here comes the 16. Oh, excuse me. See that 16 short, guys, right there. This could be a problem for the bulls. And we got to stay long here at 16. I think 16 is a saving area for us right now. Because if you don't get this, 283 is going to be, it's going to get whacked here down to 283. But I'm already done. I'm fixing to cut it anyway. What I'll do is just be smart. There. Let's take me a little short here for 200. That's I just took out all the rest, went short. Guys, there you go. So we're good. So I just wanted to close that trade. I was just goofing around on my other screen there, but I closed my trade now, and because it's almost time for me to get off anyway. But remember, this 316, guys, could be a really either a good place to go back up, or B, to reverse. But if you look at your screen over here, what I like about this setup is this doesn't mean that we're done, right? This is just a pullback. You haven't had a pullback yet, right? Not a red pullback. So these are the bears just coming in on a common pullback. This doesn't mean anything right now. Really, it don't mean anything down to 214. I mean, in theory, if you're not here, it's not going to happen. So this can pull back down here, but it's probably just going to go back up, guys. And if it does, the good thing is, see the boxes? If we bounce this box and bounce and bounce and bounce, you're probably going to see what? You're going to see this. Okay, you're going to see the down, right? And then you're going to see a little move up like this. And then maybe you move down again, something like that. And then she's going to go like that. See the W?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're waiting on.
Yes, sir. And then rocket ship number 2.
Yeah, we want the retest right here. We want it to come up and probably test right here, right? Or let's say right here. We want it to come back down. Oh, I don't want to do that. Crap. Right there. We want it to come back down from here to retest this again, right? And then we want to kind of go, oh, God, that box just keeps moving on me. Get out of there. Okay. So we want this to come here and test. We want this to come over here and test. Or maybe test probably right here, I'd say. See this kind of a weird W? That's what we're looking for.
Mike, I think my man Vodka in the chat has taken about 4 trades while you're explaining that W.
That's good. He probably took.
We got about 2 more minutes, guys. Any last minute questions before Mike gets out of here? Else you got to wait till tomorrow. But another killer day. I mean, 1 trade over 30 grand, and then what was yesterday? Like 90 grand, something like that.
96.
So 140 grand, basically 130 grand in 2 days.
Yeah,
insane.
So what's really funny, you see right here, this 283. That's that level. That's that pullback level. Remember I was talking about 283. So they haven't got it yet. But see, guys, you could see this, or you could also see Nancy. See, this would be Nancy right here, or Mary, or Wendy. But see, this is the 83. 83 comes down to about, if they can get the 83, they got to get through the 72 down to 62. But they hit the 83 right there almost, and let's see if they break it or not. But I don't think they're going to. They're going to go right back up to 16. So the Bulls want to be at 16-19. The Bears want to be at 83 short. And there's your 16-19 right there. But guys, I hope you like the way I do my charts. I'm trying to get you guys into little stuff at a time. Like, we don't want to overwhelm people that are new. So just doing the London range and maybe where the Bulls want to be, where the Bears want to be, the different patterns that we look at, the open ranges for the day. Those are good starts, guys. They really are. And I know if you're not new, you're a seasoned trader, probably bores you. But hey, remember, helping others where we helping others to get where we are is a good thing, guys. Traders helping traders.
Yes, sir. Ricky said, thanks, Mike. Made 300 points on one micro. So $600 on a micro. Good job, man. Good job.
Awesome. That's awesome, dude. Now, remember this morning I told you guys about the baby and the mama candle? Now, look, here's mama candle. There's mama. Here's baby. Guess what baby's not doing? He's not growing up, right? What does this mean? This means potential reversal going back the other way at 16, more than likely. And somebody had asked you about that earlier, about the mama baby candle. Mama is always the big candle first. Baby's the second one that doesn't outgrow mama. See, this is mom. This is baby.
Did you make that up?
Baby. Yeah.
Love it.
So this is how I used to trade a long time ago. I'd be like, okay, this is mama candle, baby candle. Baby candle is not growing it to be taller than mom. So I know there's a reversal there. And it's going to do it every single time. Every single time. Like clockwork. Look, there it is. 16. It went from 16 back to 48. And she's going to keep going up to about 60. See how baby candle left? Whoops. But now this candle is going to have to breach this other one up here to make anything happen. So what is this doing, guys? Before I go, this is almost telling us that we're getting ready for a setup of either A, a breakout, B, sideways. Just up and down pullbacks and nonsense. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. It's been a great day, Justin.
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't get any better than hitting the button once and being done.
When we were I can't, but we hit the button this morning at 9:31 and we're done. Any other questions before I go, guys? You have anything you want to learn before I go? Want to ask me something or ask Justin or the both of us?
If not, we'll be here tomorrow. No worries.
Nope.
And remember, this is a short week, guys. No, nothing on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the July 4th is on a Saturday, so July 3rd is the holiday.
Wow. That's crazy.
Or it's one of those days where everything closes at like noon. So
it's noon. Yeah, I won't be on Friday anyway.
It's pointless to trade it.
It is pointless. I mean, those holidays where the market's only open until like noon or 1, I'm not waking up for that.
Yeah, those are those holidays where it's you're just trading just because you're addicted to it. You need to get some hobbies, go do something.
Call me. We'll play Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, exactly. Go play some video games, sleep in, do something.
We got to get our own posse on there.
I'm sure we could get a BluSky video game channel going or something.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Unless you play Battlefield. Yeah. No, we get to Battlefield 6. I'm good at that game. I like to snipe on that game. It's kind of fun. All righty, guys. So I've had a great day, wonderful day with you guys. One trade and done, guys. Just one. You ain't got it. I mean, where else do you see this on YouTube? You don't, right? So we try to make it good and make it great. So trading can be fun, but trading can be difficult. You just need the guidance to show you how it can really be done and learn. And you'll learn a lot from the BluSky channel, guys. And we want to bring that education to you to make you a really good trader and someone who can do this for a life, for a job, a career. So with that, guys, I'm getting off. Hope you had a great day. Have a blessed day, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Adios.
Let's do it, Mike.
Bye-bye.
And I'll be right All right, guys, welcome back. And welcome back to, once again, the hardest person to follow streaming on YouTube. But that's why I'm here. I'm going to try to, I don't know how you follow up a 400-point play, but man, it doesn't get much better than just literally clicking buy at 9:30 and then just holding for 400 points. Like, that's insane, honestly. But now let's get into the kind of the midday session. We got 20 minutes left in London Power Hour. I am expecting a good amount of chop, but I think it's going to be bullish chop, bullish consolidation. Now, I had a buy limit down here at 275 while Mike was finishing up, and we missed by, I don't know, about 7 points. I believe Mike actually called out that 284, so it bounced right off that. I was going for this other wick down here. But the thing about these midday sessions, guys, when we pump so much in the morning without any significant pullback, we're either going to get a massive pullback to like a fair value gap, a key level, or where we broke out of, or it's just going to go sideways for a while until it kind of breaks out again. And I'm guessing we're going to go sideways. If you are a pattern trader, this is the time of the day where the larger time frames start to really come in. If you're a pattern trader, like we have one of these flags going on. So we're kind of looking for that to finish, and it looks like it's going to take, in about an hour to finish. So right now, kind of scalper's hat on. I'm looking for longs at value low areas. Longs at value low. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Looks like our remote server went down for a split second. We had to reset it. So we are back. What I was saying, though, is, after we expand, we're going to have consolidation. So you want to either buy the value lows or sell the value highs. Value lows would be kind of this 270 to 290 area. So where I'm kind of looking to get in. And the sells would be this 440 to about 420 area. Anything in the middle, it's going to be choppy. You're going to have a wide stop loss, things like that. So it's better to be safe, and especially since we had so much expansion and open. The market either has to come back to earth, or it kind of has to chill, grab liquidity, get a bunch of orders in before the next leg up. And now this is the time of the day where, the longer time frames start to really be important. If you're on the 3-minute chart right now, you're kind of like, what the hell is this doing? Oh, it's bearish, bearish, bearish. Nope, never mind. Now we're bullish. Now this looks like a bullish setup. So you kind of got to zoom out, see what's going on. Even the 15, like, oh, look at this bearish candle. Nope, we're just in the consolidation of the 30-minute chart. So 30-minute chart is amazing this time of day, even the hourly, honestly. And, oh, man, this is my favorite setup in the world right here. Breakout candle, consolidation candle, breakout candle. So I'd be surprised if this candle doesn't push to new highs. So again, I am looking for longs. I am not looking for shorts. I am looking for longs. Now, the thing is, I usually play 10 micros. I might do 5 and layer into 5 if we do come down to the value area. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go kind of half size, layer in. It's lunchtime. Don't want to go too nuts. But this does look like a very bullish setup. And I'm just going to go in at this previous consolidation area to the left, right around 360. So I'm going to put an order in at 360, see if I can get that in. I wanted this 275, 280 area. I wasn't going to get it. I didn't get it. I mean, so it doesn't mean it can't come back down there. But you know what was interesting about this morning, guys? And I know he played the breakout. It didn't come back and retest the breakout, which was very, very interesting. Typically, you know, we get the breakout, you come back, retest it, and then go. But this one just went full send. And I really wanted to get a 167 long. It would basically be a double top from pre-market in London. You want to see resistance turn into support, and it would have been the best re-entry if you missed the opening longs. Unfortunately, I was doing something else and I didn't get it. So that was my kind of one opportunity to get in, and I missed it. So I have not taken a trade yet today. I hope you guys all have, and you're all up nice and fat. But for me, I'm looking to make my money now during lunch hour. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but, you know, the market's going to give some opportunities. They might not be as good as the morning opportunities, but we're going to see if we can get a little piece of this pie and make some money. Who's with me? And if you guys are looking at something specific, let me know. Let's put our heads together. Maybe we find something even better. But right now I have a 360 order in, half size, just in case I need to layer into this. But I am only personally looking for longs. For me to look for shorts, we'd have to break below 270, and then maybe I start looking. But even lower, maybe 200, because there should be a lot of support around 200 to 275. But let's see if this plays out. Now the value low area is around 300, just looking off the candles. So if you want to be really, really selective and just like see if you get a fill down there, that 300 area might be it. So I'm hoping I get this fill. We run up to about 385 to 390. Maybe take a trim, maybe put my stops at break even or something like that, and see if we can just hit the new highs. So that is kind of my game plan going into the session. Didn't trade last night, so I'm completely, you know, just starting at zero for the day. Pretty nice setup last night if you were insanely patient. This wick probably got a lot of people out, but this is kind of what I was talking about, bullish consolidation. It's not, you know, it's not bullish at the moment, but it's holding the key levels, and it's just chopping, getting ready for the next push up, and then, you know, at midnight it happened. So if you happen to be looking at that during midnight, good job. I was sleeping like a baby. And guys, just a heads up for these morning sessions, if we can start getting 100 people in there, we can do consistent giveaways. That's the magic number, and we're not too far away. If we get, you know, one group of people in here, we can easily hit that number, and then, you know, free accounts, free account. I love free stuff. I know you guys do. Us prop firm traders love free stuff. And the more people that's in here, the more fun it is. When you get the chat gets going, people get fired up. So let's be patient. You don't want to hop in towards the top. And if you do, you want to be sized appropriately so you can layer in. Unless you're seeing something I don't. Unluckily to get that gap fill ripping to highs. It's actually would be bearish if we go down now. Yeah, I mean, I don't see us going down, Vodka. And I saw you made some money today. Good job, Vodka. I didn't want to interrupt Mike while he's talking. But yeah, that was a killer opening play by Mike. I think I walked up to grab a cup of coffee and came back because I don't like trading the first couple of minutes open, just like a lot of you said. And the man was already up like 10 grand. I'm like, well, I guess I missed that one. It's just pretty crazy to see the P&L with with that kind of sizing. But that's like end goals as a trader. Baby steps up until then. Micros, then maybe a mini, then maybe 15 micros, then 2 minis. Once you get to 3 minis, you can really start playing your position nicely because you take one off at like 15, 20 points, boom, there's $400. You're already up. So now you got wiggle room. Then you take the next one off at 1,000, you're up 1,500. The last one can just go. Last one's free. Don't have to worry about it. But if you haven't watched your trade, this is that setup that I'm talking about right here. Let me get it on the chart. This is basically what I'm looking for. This would be a continuation model, but I just moved my order. Did not want to do that. We're basically in blue box 2. Overnight was blue box 1. We just chopped around, consolidated. Then we got that push out. Now we're just looking for that next push to the next level. And I hope I don't miss it. If I do, it's fine. But I'd rather get it. And then if you flip this over and when the Bears are taking over, same concept. ICT wants to say he made it up, but he did not. And I didn't either. So not going to say I did. But, let's see if we can get into this trade. Been doing a whole lot of nothing since I've gone on here, so. I actually see another pattern I like kind of forming too, which is good. No, that is that is a terrible drawing. Little inverse head and shoulders or smiley face. See if this plays out. So I'm seeing multiple bullish confluences. Unless the market wants to play dirty, I think we'll be fine. And again, I'm layering in half size just in case I want to add. My entry's around the 3. Actually moved it. I'm looking for 365. This is my aggressive entry. It lines up with a kind of a consolidation area. That's what I'm basing it on. Ideally, I would have gotten in at 275. I had an order there when Mike was finishing up. Missed by a few points. That would have been it. I would have been done. Would have been 100 points, called a day. But can't get every entry, and I'm fine with that. So we're just gonna chill until we get there. But very choppy so far. Very choppy since I've gotten on here. I mean, you go down to the 3-minute chart, it's literally straight sideways. But that's a good sign. That means the bulls are holding. So I mean, if you size appropriate, you can probably just get in right now. Just know you might need some drawdown. But I hope it just doesn't go completely sideways for the next hour. That would be not fun, right? Getting a quick workout in, not a bad idea this time. You don't want to, if you got things to do your things during the lunch hour. If you're a trader, you know, play the open, play the power hour. We had a great discussion on our podcast, by the way. If you want to look at that later, it's recorded, about, you know, having a life outside of trading, not letting trading be like your whole identity, the only thing you get your dopamine hits off of. It should be part of your life, but not all of it. And I think this might go without me, unfortunately. I want to get this pullback. I want to get a really nice entry on this. You know, maybe we do a starter position a little bit earlier. Starter position at 380. Let's try that. This might be one of those just mark it in and ride it up. Almost coffee number 2 time, but 2, by the way. Got 2 minutes until London, so I'm hoping we get a pullback into a push. I always hate these choppy markets because it makes, you know, half an hour feel like 2 hours, because, you know, you're not in a trade. You're not really thinking too much because I've already had my plan for the last 45 minutes. So there's really not much to go off of, or since I got on here at least. So I don't know, should I stream some video games while we wait? Let me check the Forex calendar, see if we got anything going on. Today's Tuesday. We had GDP this morning. We had jolts at 10. Tomorrow, manufacturing PMI. Fed Chairman Walsh speaks pre-market, so I mean nothing too crazy. Thursday is going to be the big day. We got NFP, unemployment rate. I'm curious what volume is going to be like on Thursday, though. I feel like a lot of people are probably, you know, hitting the road early. Yeah, so you see how this is playing out, guys? This is playing out perfect. I'm just not getting my pullback entry that I usually get. Literally playing out perfect. So here's a big target if you are long. Just the tops of the previous candle bodies. We got to close above this in about 20 seconds. I don't see any reason why we don't continue. Hey, what's up, Hidden Print Shop? Yes, this is futures, and I am trading NQ. We are BluSky. We are a prop firm, if you've ever heard of a prop firm. All right, give me this pullback. Let me get in. Yeah, so Thursday is the big labor data day. So if you are trading pre-market on Thursday, just 8:30, be really careful. Other than that, nothing too crazy. 10 o'clock tomorrow. Man, she's gone. This is where I have to make that decision. Do I keep moving my entries and then risk it coming right back to where I wanted to, which it usually does. So I'm going to sit tight and just see if the play will come to me. A lot of these times I chase these entries just because I want to be in a trade for you guys, but you know, it's my money too. So I'm gonna let the trade play out and hope it comes back down to me and gets filled. While we're waiting, what is SpaceX at? I'm curious. Is it bag holders galore? Okay, it's recovering. It's recovering. Talk about buying the dip right there. What is the ES doing? ES is at major resistance. Over 540 on ES, we get the next leg up. It's really bugging me how I haven't gotten filled yet. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get the pullback. All right, what do we think we should do, guys? Should we chase it a little bit? I'm willing to go to a 400 entry. Willing to bump this early entry up to 400. So let's just get in this damn trade. We have clearly broken the flag now. Bullish close. This hourly is playing exactly how I said it would. So let's get in this damn trade. Let's ride this to new highs and let's keep going. Let's keep going. Chasing a little. I'm only chasing with 2 micros. I'm not chasing anything big. But this is just frustrating because it's not breaking out. It's like slowly stair stepping. Like not even a pattern at the moment on the small time frames. It's gonna run to highs. VWAP's way down there, man. What are you looking at? Are you looking at a band? My VWAP's are like 200, which would be a killer entry if it comes down there. I just hate these this run up. There's so hard to get an entry. Yeah, that's that vodka. That's what I was saying earlier. Is when you run in the beginning of the day like that, you're gonna get this crap in the middle. And I say crap because it's not no big moves, but it's just not giving clean entries. Like we're just getting these back and forth candles, small move, like no significant breakout, but it's grinding up. So here's that 436 level. Let's see if we reject there. I mean, we're almost at high today. I don't see a world where it doesn't come back to 400. I'm not going to chase any further than that. The highest I would chase if I was you would be like 410. Remember, guys, if you liked Mike's stream, you like our streams, hit that like button. Let's get YouTube to pick us up on the algo. Let's go nuts. All right, come on. My entry is 404.50, by the way. Not exactly 400. I just really want to get in the play. All right, so I'm finally in. The chasing entry got us in. Now we're just looking for a break over 430 to see if this is really going to cook or not. We're only in 2 micros on this because, like I said, I was chasing, but decent setup. We are bullish, but we're like right near high day. Buying right near high day is always a little rough. I mean, it's a nice little play so far, but I'm gonna hold and be stubborn and see if we can get high day. But this is what I call a gas money play. If you wanna pay for dinner, there's your 50, 60 bucks, that you made during lunch, and call it a day. Call it a session. This is most likely going to go back to break even, and I might even get this other fill, but we'll see. Ideally, it just rips. So again, we want to push past 430. 430 and high day. They might as well just call them the same thing at this point. All right, here's that run back to entry I was just talking about. This play is probably going to take a while. This is one of those plays where you get in, you go eat lunch, you come back, and you're still sitting at break even. I almost want this next one to get filled. 2 micros can pay, but I don't think we're going to run another 400 points or 300 points today. Like I said, guys, this is going to be probably a long and boring play if it works out. But mark that 430 to 436 level. Let's get past 420, then 430. Those are mini targets. Until we get high day, there's nothing to really be excited about. All right, let's get past 420. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a boring play. Being stubborn, being very, very stubborn. All right, well, there's 420, guys. We did it. Target one hit. We did it. Now let's go to high of day, please. We're only in 2 micros, so it's not that exciting to play, but it's better than nothing, right? I knew this would be a boring play, but damn. Incredibly boring play. You guys been watching the World Cup? That Germany Paraguay game was something. We got a bunch of games today. I love this time of year. It's always something to watch. And it's actually in our time zones. It's funny. I kind of liked it when it was in Europe. You know, reason to go to a sports bar at 9 a.m. and watch a World Cup game. All right, there's TP2. Let's get this high a day. Sitting at 30 points. So we squeaked something out of here, guys. We squeaked something. Squeak something. All right, so this is when the lunch hour, guys. I usually make the mistake of not locking in gains, but I'm only in 2 micros, so I can't do it. I gotta go see high day. No air on. I gotta see high day. Man, you all are very lively out there today. I guess after watching Mike hit 400 points, kind of tough to watch this. And I swear that is the hardest act to follow every day. But you know what? Somebody's got to do it. You know what I think I'll do, guys, for when the market's boring? I think I'll just prepare a bunch of mini lessons, mini topics, and we can just, when the market's not doing anything, we can just do it. So if you guys have any quick little topics you want to learn about, shoot me a message. I'll make some slides or something. Because watching the market just go sideways and saying the same thing over and over again is just as boring for you as it is for me. The end goal of this show, guys, is to have like 2 people on at all times minimum. So we're going to have conversations when the market's low, when you guys are being quiet. All right, so 4:30 SmackDown. Told y'all we're going to be in this trade for a while. I don't know if I'm going to regret not taking profit at PT, but we smashed it. You know, if we had our full size, 30 points is, you know, $300 or $400. That would have been pretty solid. All right, back to 4:30. Come on, let's just push this. Push this sucker up to like 460. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's get this breakout. I want to squeak out a 100-pointer in lunch. And again, we already hit our main TP. Anything else is being greedy. Yeah, Drew. No kidding. Literally need. I mean, I have a small. My car's a little 4-banger, but I think I paid like $60 to fill it up. And it's not a big tank. At least it's not gas is not as high as it was, because that was crazy. I remember last time gas was similar to this. I had a V8 Silverado, and that was over $100 to fill. That sucked. So we got our high day. So let's just see what else we can do now. Let me know if you're in it with me, or if I'm just sitting here blabbing. So I'm going to put SL break even. This is an area where it may sweep and reject. So I don't want to end the trade red. But I mean, $150 off 2 micros, guys. That's pretty solid. If we had our normal size, we'd be sitting real pretty. We'd be up $350 right now. Got about 8 minutes left until lunch hour. There we go. There's our nice little push. This is where you can feel free to take one off if you'd like. Lock some gains in. You know what? Let's actually do that. I'm gonna put a sell order. We're up here at 463. Let's smash that, get our 60 points. And then see if the runner wants to run to 500, because I think 500 is a good target. And if this doesn't touch this, I'm gonna be pissed. So this is your trim area. We smashed all PTs. There we go. Got it. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, it ain't much, but that's solid money. Definitely locked in the gas money now. Let's see what's after gas money. Like maybe we'll get dinner too. All right. I want 500, guys. I want 500. 473 wick. Yeah, I don't know about shorting, man, unless you're just scalping. But this is a 4-hour block that we're just tapped into. So the top would be 490. But great setups. Great setup. I wish I would have gotten down here in the value area because I knew that was going to happen. Like, this is the best setup ever. That market maker buy model does not mess around. And if you're wrong, you don't really lose that much. But we're up 70 points right now. So what do we do? Do we just take the 70 points? I mean, 70 point, there's not that many people who hit 70 points during lunch hour. 4 hours, yeah. This was the ripper for the 4 hour. The 1 hour and the 4 hour had a very similar setup. But that was this morning. Now the 1 hour had it right now. Yeah, it's tough. I only have one. I don't want to get rid of everything. Just put it a little bit in profit. But that was a great setup. Same thing with the remember I drew my smiley face. The smiley face and the market maker buy model were a great confluence put together. So I mean that was a great play. I wish we would have gotten in much earlier, but we really didn't get any pullbacks, so we had to kind of just chase it up, and that's it. Yeah, you didn't miss too much, man. I mean, we got in, but we've been in this play for, I mean, a while now. When did we get in? 25 minutes ago, I think. 30 minutes ago, something like that. But let's just see if this turns into a hold or not. Three minutes to lunch hour, and we're almost at full target, by the way. We're sitting at 80 points. Got 5 points away from our target. Come on. Why you gotta edge me like that? This is where it gets brutal. Was that worth holding out for the extra $11? Probably not, but I'm just gonna let this play out. Okay, there's the lunch hour switch. Let's see if we're gonna get any movement during this lunch hour. But we're still 60 points in profit, so we're sitting pretty. Now, this is probably going to come back to the 430 area. If it does, potential re-entry. See, I haven't even checked the news in the last couple of hours. Has there been anything? See, Fed speaker. Central banks think that USP has become riskier. They plan to sell dollars and buy gold. Okay. That just came out. Speaking of gold. Very choppy on gold. Is anybody in this with me? I'm curious. I know it's a boring play, but it's printing. All right, we're damn close to target again. Okay, so we hit target. We finally got it. Let's trail up to the next one. So stops 35 points in profit. I want to break out of this 500 area. If we can break out of 500, we are set. And I'm looking at the average daily range. We still have some room to go. But that is target complete, guys. So dubs in the chat, guys. I want to see if we get this full breakout. I'm going to grab some coffee real quick, but Nick, leave my chart up if you're listening, just so that everybody can watch. Okay, thanks. And hopefully come back to some fat gains. All right, so we are back and we're up 90 points. That's good. Pretty solid. I want to get 100 though. I want the 100. Got to get that screenshot, right, guys? If we break over 500, I mean, this could continue to be a nice continuation, like one of these things. Run to maybe 550, 560, something like that. All right, come on, Bulls. Let's finish this job. Should probably bump my stops up a little more. Stops are 50 points in profit now. If we get stopped out, I get stopped out. I wish we would have got to close above that level. Let's see if we can just push up. And just look at that 1 hour setup, man. That was perfect. Level to level. $585 June 1 low a day, then have to 708 if you want to get the month green doge. That's a good point. That is a good point. And 585 is in this. This is a large zone. We know 600 was a key level just from trading it. But yeah, let's just see what she wants to do. What's the weekly look like? Oh, that weekly just straight up trying to recover everything. Look how large the weekly zone is. 28,850 to like a couple thousand points. No big deal. No big deal. Remember, guys, this is a short week. The market is essentially closed on Friday. Blue Sky will be pretty much empty that day. Now we're in the real boring part of the day, guys. And if you're just joining, we're up 80 points on this bad boy. Again, I want to push over this 500 area now. Like a full-on push. Are we going to get any volume during this lunch hour? We'll see. I'm not expecting it, but it would be nice. We did get pushed. We did get a push around the lunch hour change, so I don't know if we're going to continue to get our push. But our stops are 50 points in profit, so we got gas money and dinner money off that play, at least. Just been sitting here for a while. Now let's zoom in real high so we can actually see the candles move. Sit on the 1 minute chart. Get the blood pumping, right, guys? Remember to drink some water, guys. Get up and stretch. You've been sitting here all day. It is about lunchtime. I'm getting hungry. Should I eat? Today Tuesday? Maybe some Taco Tuesday. Maybe do that. There's actually a taco food truck that just opened like right next to my building. Maybe I'll go try that. It's like $2 tacos. Go buy 200 tacos with those gains we just made. We missed 500 by 1 tick. Come on, they got to give it to us. I want my 100 points. Come on. Boom, 100 points. 100 points. And I think that is good enough for me. And we can go ahead and end the stream on 100 points. I stayed on a little bit longer today just to let that play finish out. But if you're still in, no real reason to sell. Trail your stops accordingly. But you know what? One and done. Took an hour and a half, but we did it. We got our 100 points. So if you got it, let me know. If you didn't get it, let me know. If you're listening, let me know. Either way, Mike will be back on tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. Becky will be on for her psych lab at 2. And then that'll take it into Power Hour with Matt and Becky at Power Hours at 3. So that, and then Mike in the morning, I'll join him for Q&A at the end, and we'll just keep rocking and rolling, making some freaking money. All right. Until then, stay profitable, guys.